Well, the Texas Senate could give final approval to the closely watched education savings account program today. And if no changes are made, which means that the Senate approves it as is, it would then head straight to the governor's desk, where he has said he will sign it into law.
We, of course, are continuing to bring you perspective from all angles, including parents who are for and against all of this. Our Lacey Beasley joining us now. She's in the newsroom for this morning's edition of The Learning Curve. Good morning, Lacey.
Good morning. Earlier this week, I talked to two moms. Carla Balin is against the ESA program. She has two children within Coppell ISD and feels public education is the best fit for them. Greta Alexander is for the program. She breaks the stereotype that private education is only for the wealthy. She makes about $35,000 a year and says private schools give her kids a better life. Here's part 2 of their interview, where we talk about religion, 504 accommodations, and low literacy rates within Fort Worth ISD. A lot of private schools are faith-based, and there's a little bit of a debate of should taxpayer dollars go to religious schools. Do you want your kids to learn religion in school?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I have a real problem with public dollars going to that. By law, your public schools are not teaching religion and are open to families of all faiths, all backgrounds, all identities, all kids, all disabilities. My husband teaches in a public school and is a Christian himself. However, that is separate from his teaching identity. So he is not teaching religion, he's teaching math.
Do any of your children or grandchildren benefit from special needs services?
My granddaughter has a 504 right now.
With her going to a private school with the 504 plan, does the school seem accommodating of the 504 plan?
Yes, they already have kiddos in place right now that they're accommodating with that service, so she's going to be fine.
It takes a lot of research on the parents' behalf to find if they do have a child with special needs services, they need to research the correct school for them.
That's right.
The best needs for their child if they want a faith-based school.
Yes.
A lot of it falls on the parent to just research.
Exactly.
I wish and I hope that the program primarily helps families who would not otherwise be able to go to private school if that's what they wish. My concern is that a majority of that money is not going to go that way. I'm appreciative that the legislator put a 20% cap on families making over $160,000 accessing it. That cap expires in 2 years.
If we want to really look at what's public schools doing, not all of them, but the ones that are in Fort Worth now, I know everybody's seen the mayor. She's fighting for kids to learn how to read. I know kiddos right now that's getting ready to graduate high school that can't read.
Yeah.
And it breaks my heart. You know, it breaks my heart because they're in a public setting.
I agree. Let's fix it. Let's fix it.
Now, as the school choice bill hits the governor's desk, we'll continue to cover the impacts of this new law. We're asking questions like, will this lead to longer wait lists for private schools? And will private schools increase tuition costs? If you have an idea or a tip, send an email to texaseducation@cbs.com. We definitely want to hear from you.